Very popular with larger DSLR cameras, the use of various filters help produce a cleaner image with improved color balance or add effects to otherwise boring looking footage when used in the right scenario. There are a huge range of filters available for DSLRs, and we can now use some of these filters on the GoPro Hero 3 with the help of these. Welcome to Ifty's Tech Corner, where today we are looking at the BlurFix filters and adapters by Snake River Prototyping. Portable action cameras like the GoPro incorporate many auto controls, which is great for those who just want to pick up their camera and shoot. Most action cameras are also at their best in bright sunshine or well-lit conditions, but sometimes you can have too much light, blowing out highlights and washing out colors. That's where filters come in really handy. Snake River Prototyping, or SRP, have been around for several years now and are best known for their range of high quality and very popular BlurFix adapters and filters. Here we have a BlurFix 3 Plus 55mm filter pack and a BlurFix 3 Micro 52mm filter pack. Taking a look inside the 52mm filter pack, we receive a filter case with a Velcro fastening strip. Inside we have a small card with some usage and instructional details, and 4 neat mesh pockets that contain a neutral density 0.6 filter, a neutral density 0.9 filter, a circular polarizer filter, and finally the BlurFix 3 adapter itself. All wrapped up safe and secure in a nice Tiffin protective travel case. Moving on to the BlurFix 3 Plus 55mm pack, inside the package we receive another Tiffin filter case containing the same filters in a 55mm variant. So we have the neutral density 0.6, the 0.9, and finally the circular polarizer. The actual adapter for the Hero 3 Plus housing is in a separate package, again with an instructional card attached, which contains a tether, an SRP sticker, some rubber O-rings used for sealing the unit from fluids and debris, and finally we have a protective plastic case which contains the actual adapter itself. Bear in mind you have the flexibility to purchase the filters or adapters alone in separate packs on SRP's website or from many other GoPro retailers online. The BlurFix 52mm filter adapter can be used with either the Hero 3 or the Hero 3 Plus without any housing. So you may, for example, have the camera within the GoPro frame mount or in another cage and wish to use a filter. This is the adapter you'll need. The adapter itself is CNC machined from Delrin plastic. Delrin is a crystalline plastic used for many industrial and mechanical applications due to its strength and light weight. Looking around the adapter, I see no imperfections whatsoever. Weighing in at only 4.4 grams, the adapter has been machined with very tight tolerances and is near on perfect. It has an almost metallic feel to it, but it's still slightly soft to the touch. The inner ring is incredibly smooth, so it won't damage your GoPro lens whatsoever. Other than the SRP and 52mm markings on the rear, the adapter is otherwise plain in construction. The inside lip contains a very fine thread in order to screw the filters onto. Again, this is machined to perfection. Fitting the adapter to your GoPro is incredibly easy. Simply push the adapter onto the lens ring of your GoPro. A very firm and snug fit indeed. With the adapter now installed, we can use any standard 52mm filter. Simply screw onto the adapter as normal. Again, it's a nice firm fit, which not only looks professional but also feels professional. Bear in mind, when removing the unit, never rotate the adapter as this could cause damage to the camera lens body. Simply pull on the adapter to remove. The BlurFix 3 Plus adapter is created specifically for the Hero 3 Plus housing. Created using the same CNC machine Delrin material used on the 52mm adapter, not only is this very strong and very rigid, Delrin also has a very low water absorption rate. Considering it attaches to the outside of your GoPro waterproof housing, it's a perfect choice of material. The adapter has the same high quality touch and feel as the 52mm adapter, with the machined thread around the inside of the outer lip. No imperfections whatsoever, and other than the SRP branding, it's also plain in construction. On the rear of the adapter we have several holes. The side set can be used to tether the adapter, but these also play an added role, allowing the use of filters in either a sealed or unsealed configuration. We'll take a look at both in just a moment. Many other adapters require the user to unscrew and remove the housing lens so that the adapter can be screwed down to the housing itself. The BlurFix 3 Plus incorporates a very easy installation thanks to a rubberized inner lip around the inside of the adapter. This means we can simply push the adapter around the GoPro housing lens. It's a tight fit, but I'm certainly confident this won't come off very easily, even in the most extreme environments. Simply screw on your chosen filter, and you're set to go. In its current configuration, the BlurFix 3 Plus adapter acts as a wet filter adapter. The holes we saw earlier allow the spacing between the housing and the filter to flood with water easily. This unsealed configuration is also easiest to use on land when there is little risk of rain, mud, sand, or snow intrusion. We can also use the adapter in a sealed configuration using the supplied O-rings. Simply choose a correct size O-ring by placing it in your chosen lens so that the O-ring fits snugly around the outer edge of the lens. The O-ring is squashed against the glass lens, creating a watertight seal. Any below water to above water transitions will be cleaner with a sealed unit since water is not going to be trapped behind the filter. Taking a look at the 52 and 55mm filters we receive with each adapter, both types are of a very high quality. The ultra-thin profile of each lens means users do not see the edges of the lens in each corner of the frame due to the ultra-wide-angle lens of the GoPro, otherwise known as vignetting. Attaching a chosen filter is simply a matter of screwing it into place, just as you would with a full-on DSLR. Bear in mind these filters, being glass, will add some extra weight to the overall unit. You'll be looking at an extra 16 to 17 grams for the 52mm filters and an extra 18 grams for the 55mm filters. The CPL filters weigh a touch more. This will not be enough to bother most users, but for those using their GoPro in a quadcopter gimbal, for example, every gram matters. Neutral density filters work by cutting the light entering the camera lens. You receive two types of these filters in each pack. The 0.6 filter cuts light by around 75%, whereas the 0.9 filter cuts even more light, around 87.5%. Reducing the amount of light that enters the sensor forces the camera to slow its shutter speed. This will therefore apply a slight blur to moving objects. A neutral density filter is often used to reduce or eliminate prop blur for general aviation videography and minimize what's known as the jello effect. If you're into high vibration motorsports, multi-rotor RC, or general aviation, this is certainly a filter to consider. The GoPro is at its best in bright sunshine. It's optimized for fast action in bright light. But sometimes you can have too much light which will blow out highlights and wash out colors. That's where the polarizer filter comes in very handy. They reduce glare and saturate colors. These ultra-low profile filters are only available via SRP themselves. A circular polarizer will add more contrast to the clouds and make the sky appear more blue on washed out days. Although a polarizer is also known for its ability to reduce glare, especially useful when filming reflective surfaces such as water, ice, or car windows. If you're into fishing, snow sports, paragliding, or motorsports, to name just a few examples, then a polarizer will certainly help produce nicer results. The filter can be adjusted in order to obtain the desired polarization. I found the best way to do this is to attach the filter to the adapter and then to hold the filter up between you and your subject. While looking through the filter, turn the adjustment ring until you reach your desired polarization. Keep the filter at this set position and then attach the adapter to your camera. Simple. Although there are several companies and manufacturers who supply high quality filters and adapters for the GoPro Hero 3 and Hero 3 Plus range of cameras, the BlurFix range by SRP are certainly at the upper end of the scale. The quality of both the adapters and filters are second to none, near perfection. The fit and finish of both the naked GoPro and housing adapters is great, and the push-fit design is a joy to use due to its overall simplicity. I did find the fit of the BlurFix 3 Plus filter very tight, and it took a good level of pressure to actually get the adapter onto the housing. But saying that, I'd rather have a tighter fit than risk it working itself off with vibration. As with the adapters, the quality of the filters themselves is up there with high quality, full-size DSLR filters. At around the $90 to $95 mark, the kits aren't exactly cheap, but after close examination, I personally think they are worth every cent. These items are built to last. and they'll help you produce fantastic results in your video projects. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Alternatively, feel free to check out the other GoPro videos in my channel by clicking above or in the description box below. Remember to subscribe, as there are plenty more GoPro videos and tutorials coming shortly. See you next time in Ifty's Tech Corner.